Okay, Apple
morning,
really
Dan.
disappointing on the outlook here. First of all, what's the excuse this time?
Okay, well, actually, to be honest with you, the market is treating Apple a little bit unfairly on this one. What's happened is because of some accounting anomaly, don't ask me what, this quarter will be 1 week shorter than the other quarters that have gone before it, or the one they're comparing it to, which basically hits revenues by 7%. If you put 7% back in, if you like, you would actually end up with a Q4 that would be just somewhat ahead of where the expectations are. And so that's really what I think is going on. If you look underneath the hood, Mac sales were really disappointing. But apart from that, things are going pretty much okay. And, there is a little bit of growth in this business, but not an awful lot.
Indeed, and look, Apple has a resilient business. There are other bright spots here. Cook said that iPhone sales are expected to grow this quarter. He also said iPhone 15 Pro and the Pro Max are still supply constrained due to strong demand. So what does the rest of the quarter look like to your mind? And to that point, the start of 2024, where is Apple going to see the momentum?
I think this is the question, isn't it? I don't really see momentum. What I see is incremental improvements. If you look at the iPhone 15, Mr. Cook is right. It is the best iPhone he's ever made, but it's only slightly better than the one he made the year before. And what that means is that, the incentive to upgrade, if you've got a 13 or a 14, not going to be that great. And the same thing with the chip. The new M3 chip. It didn't proposed anything like the improvement over the M2 that I was expecting. So consequently, again, incentive to upgrade if you've got an M1 or an M2 Mac, very low. If you've got an Intel-based Mac, then yes, definitely there is an incentive to upgrade. But that incentive already existed in the quarter where revenues fell by 34%. So I think things get a little bit better, but not enough to justify the current multiple.
One bright spot is services growth, which is also re-accelerating here. What's the trajectory for the services business, which is something that Apple increasingly talks about on its earnings calls?
Yeah, and the services business is going extremely well, to be fair to the company. I must say they've done a lot better than I thought they were going to do, and more quickly. I thought it would take a very long time for services to become a major part of revenues. They've done it faster than I thought they would. And this is going to underpin the incremental growth. So if you look at sort of the device category being largely flat with a steady replacement rate, maybe a little bit of growth, and then services growing 15, 20, maybe 25% in a good year, that will give you the low single-digit growth that I think we're going to see over the next few years.